Welcome, everybody. I'm Ellen, and I'm going to be running the meeting tonight. I'm one of your champion directors, and so Pam and Jim are out of town, and so I'm in charge. Woo! It's okay. Don't leave. It'll be all right. All right. So we always start our meeting with this awesome picture of where we're going, right? I love this picture. There's also another one that's like of a cat and they're looking into a puddle and the picture is of a lion inside the puddle and all this kind of good stuff. Because you know what? We have that inside of us. We have this courageous, being inside of each and every one of us. And that's what this is, to remind us of where we're going. So welcome to Tupperware. This is Champion, and Pam and Jim are our business leaders. And like I said, one of the perks of this business is to be able to work it around your family and all that kind of good stuff. And so right now they are in Florida spending time with their grandbabies while their daughter and son-in-law go to a wedding. So that's just, again, one of the perks of the business. But Pam and Jim are our business leaders. And so they're the ones that form Champion, and everything stems down from them, including our attitudes, right? And so when you have the pleasure, most of you have met Pam and Jim either in person or via Zoom. And they are two of the most giving and open people and encouraging people I've ever had the pleasure of knowing in my life. And Pam just radiates positivity, and in a good way, not like a toxic positivity, like a good positive way. And when I met her, that was one of the things that attracted me to Tupperware, was her in particular, because, I don't know about you, but I need as much positivity in my life. And I especially did all those years ago when I started in Tupperware. And so it's a good thing to have those people in your life. And if you're looking for that, you're in the right place, because not only do you have Pam and Jim, but you have so many amazing leaders here at Champion that have learned from the best of Pam and Jim how to be positive and how to be encouraging and how to succeed in this business. And we're here to help you. All right, so first timers and newbies, we will be doing a drawing later. And so post in the chat that you're a guest, or this is your first Tupper Thursday. Just post that in the chat and who you're with. All right. And we'll take your name down and we'll do a drawing at the end for $50 in free Tupperware from Pam and Jim. All right. So make sure to put that right in the chat. And so before this at 7 o'clock, we had our welcome chat, and Jim was on there with us. And so I was so happy to meet Jim on that call. And that is every Thursday, right? So as you're recruiting people, this is where you want to plug them in, right? You want them to come on there just to meet Pam. Usually Pam does it. I filled in for her tonight, but Pam will be back next week. And so they get a chance to meet Pam right away. And she gets to just kind of share her heart of the business and where they could potentially go in the business, right? And so that's a great place for you to plug in all of your new recruits. So who are we? We are Champion, as I mentioned, and we have 27 national directors. So we are spread across the nation, and we're spreading faster than we ever have before, thanks to our new virtual world, right? And so number two, we are helping people, helping families. And so I know personally how much Tupperware has helped my family, and also the people within my organization that I chat with all the time, and they tell me the impact that it's had. And it's just such a wonderful feeling to know that that Tupperware does that for people, right? All right, we are also a company of friends. As you see in this picture, we like to kind of be goofy and pose around things and take lots of silly pictures. And we truly are a company of friends. We travel together when we're able to, but we also spend a lot of time together virtually. And when we can, sometimes Pam and Jim do challenges for us to all get together and be able to bond in those ways as well. So it's always fun. And we are people just like you. We're moms and grandmas and grandpas and dads and husbands and wives and, sisters and brothers. We're all the things, right? And so we're just like you. And I think that's something like when I started in direct sales all those years ago, and you would see people and they'd have these big paychecks and they'd have, these big fancy cars and, this big business, right? And I always was just like, oh, they must have something I don't have, right? They must have all these connections to people. Like they must be, whatever. I used to, maybe, they must have this amazing personality that I don't have. They must be super outgoing and have no anxiety like I have. They must, I just always assumed that they just had all these wonderful things. And the fact of the matter is that we are all just like you. And we all started, including Pam, with a starter kit, right? With signing on, even if it's a virtual kit, right? We all started by signing up just like everybody does. And but we're people just like you. And that, to me, the first time I heard somebody say that, I was like, oh, wait, so I could be, and like the number one person in our region popped in my head. I was like, I could be her. Like, she started with a launch party, and she started with her first 2 recruits, and she started that way. So it was always very exciting to me. All right. So we also believe in working together to build a better future. The director team here at Champion, we get together at least once a week to mastermind on ways that we can help grow this business and help grow all of you. And then we also work together for all of the different calls and things that we do, to be able to help you grow your business and to help us as well, because we're better together. And everybody can't be 100% on 100% of the time, right? And so there are times when some of us are down and we need the others to lift us up. And then there are other times that those ones are down and they need us to lift them up. And that's exactly what we're here for, because we truly believe that we are working to build a better future for everyone. All right, so here at Champion, we have a lot of weekly Zooms. Listen, don't get overwhelmed. Pick what you feel needs to be done, right? And do that. And so every Monday morning, Jeni Cheatham and I lead a book club at 9:30. And now we're doing the 5-second rule, which is amazing. All right, 8 p.m., we have our leader Zoom at 8 o'clock. And on at 9 o'clock, the first Monday is Money Monday, right? And Pam runs that. And she just kind of talks about the money that you can make in Tupperware. And at 9 o'clock, all the other Mondays is Hot Topic with Amy and Jessica. And then Tuesday at 8 p.m., the first and third are our cooking shows, right? And so actually our new consultant that was on tonight, Jim, came from the cooking show, right? He ended up getting recruited after attending our last cooking show. So way to go, directors. That was amazing. And every 8 o'clock, we have our month to manager. And that is an exclusive club that if that's something that you're interested in, talk to your director and she may have a slot for you this month. And if not, she might have a slot for you in that for next month. And then every Thursday, we have our welcome chat at 7 and our Tupper Thursday at 8, which is this right now. So like I said, Monday, we have our book club and that's at 9:30 and Jeni and I tag team that. And right now we're reading the 5-second rule, which I absolutely love. And I know it's one of Jeni's favorite books too. She's a huge Mel Robbins fan and I don't blame her. I mean, it's kind of amazing just kind of hearing her story and how she pushed through anxiety and how she pushed herself to be able to just get out of bed in the morning. And that was a win for her when she was going through some of her financial struggles. And then Monday nights, we have Hot Topic with Amy and Jessica. And each Monday, they just quickly go over a hot topic that is something going on in the business or something that's relevant, right? So it's a nice, fun thing to get on. All right, so this next one is actually a new one. And this is Coffee and Computers with Kristi. That's why we were teasing her early about being our tech guru, right? So she is actually going to tell us a little bit about this new call that she's going to be doing. So take it away.
Hi, everybody. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what I'm going to be doing, and then I'm going to share with something that might help you guys a little bit tonight too. So I decided that one of the things that I would love to do for everybody that may not be so up to date on either Gen Con or how to create Facebook parties or how to save pictures, anything computer related. I'm going to start doing classes on Saturdays. So the first class only will be on the 15th at 10 a.m. And it's going to be like an intro class where I'm just going to talk to you and kind of go in a little bit more detail about what I'm going to be doing. And then I will ask questions and get some ideas from everybody on what they want to learn. And then after that, they will be every Saturday at 2 p.m. Afternoons, I heard, were better for a lot of people, so we switched it to 2 o'clock. and they will all be recorded, and they'll actually be step by step. So you'll grab your computers and your phone, you'll join Zoom on your phone, and you'll be able to be on your laptop, and I will click you through different steps on how to find stuff. So I'm really super excited, and I really hope that it helps a lot of people like me, because when I first joined, I did not learn well by watching videos. I had to be hands-on learner, and I kind of backed away from the business because of that. So I feel like this way it kind of reaches some people that may be intimidated to ask questions, and I hope that it helps. So, one of the things that I want to show you tonight is how to clear your cookies, because I know you've seen that a million times throughout Champion and on chats and everything like that. And you know, before back in the day, I probably would have been like, clean my cookies. I clean my cookies every day. I eat those chocolate chip cookies and boom, they're gone. They're clear. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about computer cookies. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So guys, I'm doing it on Google Chrome because I have Internet Edge, which not a lot of people have. It's kind of a step up from Internet Explorer. So I figured I would do this on Google to kind of show you, because generally it's the same thing no matter where you go. So Gen Con right now, there's some things, problems with customers getting in with their passwords and things like that. And a lot of times what's happening is their cookies aren't cleared, and they're trying to put in old passwords and stuff that aren't working anymore. And it's kind of bogging up the system. And it's not just Gen Con, but any system that, when your computers run low, this could help. So if you go up here to the top corner where those three little dots are, and you click on it, there's two different ways. So in Google, you would go to history. In Internet Explorer and something else, you would go to settings. But in here, you go to history. And then if you click on history again, it'll bring you up this screen. And here it says clear browser history. Once you click on that, it actually brings up another screen that asks you to check certain things. Okay. All right. So you see the browsing history here, cookies and other site data, cache images and files. So you want to uncheck browser history and cached images and files, because if you don't, it's going to erase a lot of other stuff too that you don't want to erase. So you just want to do the cookies, and then you click on clear data. It'll run, boom, it's done, and that's it. Easy peasy mac and cheesy. So that is how to clear your cookies. And now you could show your customers too.
Wow, that was awesome and super easy. And, so sometimes, so those of you that maybe have a Mac, right? And you're just like, everything's different on my Mac than a PC or whatever, something that, we saw how simple it was for her to do that. But also, anytime anybody's telling you about anything sort of techie, if you're looking at it and you're like, my screens don't look like that, Google it, right? If you could do but for something like that, you want to ask Google, how do I clear my cookies on a Mac? Or how do I clear my cookies on Safari, whatever. Okay. So don't be afraid to do that. If you go to do that, it doesn't look quite like what she said, always Google it. There's lots of different things out there for you to be able to check it out, because technology, it's one of those things. If you have an Android or you have an iPhone, it's a little bit different, very similar, but a little bit different. So thank you, Kristi. I'm so excited about this new class that you're offering, and it will be recorded. So, so anybody that, you're at soccer game in the middle of at 2:00 or whatever, and you're like, I just can't possibly do it. Don't sweat it, but it'll be easier for you to be able to ask questions if you are there in person. So, but I'm sure it'll be recorded for that as well. All right. So computers and coffee and computers with Kristi. That's such a cute name. All right, so this is our cooking show. This is the Start Cooking with Tupperware. And the point of this is for you to be able to invite your guests, to be able to come to this, invite your hosts. If you have, several Facebook parties going that week, this could be your main event. This could be your demo, right? I do encourage you to invite them to attend the Zoom if at all possible. We do live stream it over to our public Strongsville page. However, sometimes Facebook doesn't let that happen. So if you want a sure thing and make sure that they're able to get in, I definitely would promote the Zoom link. And then secondary, we do share it onto that page and you'd be able to do that. So the next one is May 19th. And I think it's going to be all about burgers and cookout and all that kind of good stuff, right? Getting ready for Memorial Day weekend. And so that is Tuesday at 8 o'clock. So, so definitely start promoting it and inviting your people. Let me just make sure I didn't, whoops. Okay, just making sure I didn't skip a whole bunch. All right, so I'm excited about this. The FSRC birthday month celebration. It's going to be June 5th, and they are going to have recognition for all these different categories for our amazing birthday month. And it looks like they'll have more drawings and things like that as well. So that will be at 1 o'clock on June 5th for us. All right. So that's really exciting. It's fun to get together with the FSRC because it kind of mixes things up when it comes to the recognition. So some of you are like, wow, maybe I could be in the top 10, for the FSRC, right? And it's nice to just kind of meet some of the other business leaders and some of their directors and their leaders and their consultants and all that kind of good stuff and all be together. So that's a fun thing. We also have save the date for our virtual Jubilee. That is August 5th through August 7th. And then here's a little bit of a lineup, right? It's loose, right? So it's not times or anything like that. But on Thursday is on-demand day. So you'll be able to watch the on-demand training and training per level, right? So if you're a consultant, you'll have some different classes than the managers and then the directors and whatnot. And so that's always exciting to have the training at the different levels. So then that way you can make sure that you get training that's specialized exactly for where you're at in the business. And you'll get in, you'll set up your profile in whatever the platform is that they're using, and you'll be able to engage with others. They have lots of cool things you can do, even chats, even places that you can kind of start following each other, kind of like you do on social media. On Friday, August 6th is the opening day, and it looks like we'll have keynote speakers and guest speakers. They've done a phenomenal job at our Jubilee last year and even our Leadership Summit of bringing in some really amazing speakers. So I'm really excited about that. And then they'll have sessions and updates and recognition. So that's always fun. That's probably like our formal recognition night, which is exciting. All right, so Saturday, August 7th is the final day, and we'll have a guest speaker that day, updates, all that kind of good stuff. Who knows, we might have like a regional breakout session, which would be super cool. And there's always some sort of a call to action, right? They give us some sort of a challenge. Whoop. So registration for that will open on May 17th at noon Eastern Standard Time. So I'm excited to go ahead and get in there and get registered and just start looking forward to all of the Jubilee fun that we'll be having. All right, so here are our champion goals for May. And so now remember last year we were going up against COVID and all of that and all the craziness that went on. And this year we are going up against Gen Con, right? And so last year COVID worked in our favor, and this year Gen Con's kind of throwing, kind of making some waves for us, right? But the waves are calming down. And so we're very excited about that. So I'm looking forward to just really coming the next 3 weeks being really strong. But look what we did in recruiting. Last year we had 26 and this year we have 48 for week 1. That's amazing. So way to go, and major shout outs to all of our recruiters. By the way, I do not have recognition tonight because some of the reports were a little bit wonky. So they're working on that. So Pam hopes to have the recognition for us for next week for week 1 and probably week 2. All right, so Tupperware has been in business 75 years, and we have been listed in Newsweek for 2021 of most responsible companies. And Tupperware has won lots of awards over the years, right? And that's really good to know because we are a Fortune 500 company, and you know what that means is it actually means stability. It means stability for us. And knowing that we're with a company that's going to be here tomorrow. It's going to be here when I need to pay for my kids to go to college. It's going to be here when I need to fund my retirement. It's going to be here for all those things. And to me, that's job security. I just have to keep chugging away and working my business, right? And so that's one of the things that attracted me to Tupperware as a business person. I looked at that and knowing direct sales, I'd been with direct sales before, and I'd seen companies come and go and come and go. And I was with a couple of them, right? And so I liked the idea of a brand that is established and a brand that has been around 75 years and a brand that is publicly traded on the stock market. All right. And then also we have teamed up with the National Park Foundation, which is really exciting. I love it when we team up with something for charity. And that is what we're doing right now. And it's such a great cause to be able to work out with them in our reusable projects. And we are a part of the solution, not a part of the problem. And our Eco Plus line, if you did not know, is the line in our Tupperware that is made from that recycled plastic from the ocean, which is remarkable. It's amazing that we have that technology to be able to do that. And our Eco line of products is a direct result of that. So we also still have this flyer going on, our birthday month party flyer. And in case you did not see it, in our full month sales flyer, they have temporarily closed the hamburger maker and the keepers. Okay. They said that they was running low, but now they've actually closed it for now because there are some orders that are kind of hanging out in Gen Con. They need to make sure that those are processed. Once those get processed, then they will go ahead and open it back up temporarily until they're completely out of stock. So just keep that in mind as you're working on your future parties. But we have these products here going on, which is exciting. And then also, so for all of those people that worked on recruiting this past week, right? When you have a new consultant that joins, when they have their first order of $40 or more, they can get these fridge smarts for $1, like $1. That's amazing. What an amazing set of fridge smarts for $1 only when they have a $40 or more order. The fridge smarts are hands down. One, they're my top seller. And two, they're the ones that save me the most money in the kitchen, right? All right. And then for the recruiters, when that consultant joins and then they get those fridge smarts, you get our wonderful Cervelier bowls for $15. Now these Cervelier bowls, this is our classic bowl, right? When people talk about the sunburst seal or the one that they use their elbow for, those are the set of bowls that everyone loves. It's a good retro bowl that we have from time to time. We also have our consistency award, and on an upcoming slide, you'll see all the people that are already still in the running for this amazing consistency award that is featuring a brand new piece of cookware from Tupperware. So that's extremely exciting. So with that consistency award, that is from May, what does that run through? I want to say, I think my thing's covering it, but it's last month, this month, and I think next month. And then they get that award. Yeah, June 30th. Awesome. I love it. All right. So we also have some recognition awards. And so one of the recognition awards is one that we can earn as champion, right? And so as champion, when we are within the top 75, when we are in the top 75 of the managers through organizational leaders, right? As long as you contributed to being in that top 75 with a $750 order in the system, you will get this set of Wonderlair bowls with the 75-year emblem on it, which is really exciting. I love it when we get those fun logo pieces from Tupperware. Those later will be collector's items, right? All right, so we also have monthly personal challenge sales challenge. Blah, blah, blah. All right. And so we have our sliding scale with our towels and the umbrellas and all those wonderful beach things. And then topping it off, Pam and Jim added something at the end. When you have $10,000 in personal sales, which can be done in a month like this, it could be done any month, honestly, if you're motivated. All right. And so Pam and Jim will pay for your Jubilee entry to our virtual Jubilee. How awesome is that? So, so lots of fun rewards coming from Tupperware, but also coming from Pam and Jim. All right. And then this was extended, our amazing bag for our hosts that they get with $350 and 2 datings. All right. So there's also some other things that you get as hosts. And I'm going to stop this share for a moment. And Jeni is actually going to tell us a little bit about our current host gift special and why your host might be wanting that.
So part of the reason that I really, really, really wanted you guys to see this tonight is because those little pictures that they give us do not do this justice at all. So first of all, and I'm going to walk around a little bit. So there's that. This is that free bag that Ellen just had the picture of. This thing is huge. I am pretty sure that we could get everything else on the island in this bag without any problem at all. And it's like the plastic, so you can wipe it off. It's amazing. So if you have a host that has a $350 party, make sure she takes that bag. You could fit every beach toy in the world in that bag and take it out for a picnic. Now, speaking of picnic, that's one of the things that is one of our host gift specials, right? So if they have $75 in host credits, they can get this picnic set. Now, see this on here, this island. I was trying to figure out a way to show you how big this is when you undo it, because it doesn't look that amazing and it's cute, but you know, it covers this whole island and there's just as much hanging off in the back as there is hanging off in the front. You could cover a picnic table with this, like if you go to a park and you want to put something on the table, because we know how those picnic tables are sometimes, you can cover the whole picnic table with this. It's a great blanket for the ground. And the other side is the plastic that you can wipe off. It's waterproof. So if you're going to eat and maybe you have people that, you know, watermelon is kind of juicy and sometimes get yucky in the picnic thing, would wipe right off of here. Some of the other things you could do with this, because I was just being me, trying to figure out what else you could do with it. You could wrap up with it if you got cold sitting by the fire, or you could do the picnic table thing, put it on the ground. You could spread this out in a truck bed, okay? Now, some of you that like live in town or in the city, that might not be a thing, but for those of us that grew up in the country or still live in the country, that truck bed thing, you could spread it out on there and just kind of hang out. And that's great. It's great for the kids. It's a good place to put the kids, not when you're driving, but you know, just for someplace to eat. Now, the other thing that comes with the picnic set is this backpack. And again, the picture does not do it justice. First off, it's insulated, okay? It's going to keep things cold and so much fits in here. Now, what you get with the actual picnic set are 2 thirst plate tumblers, and then 2 of the lunchettes with the little addition thing that comes in there for like maybe salad dressing or just some kind of dip for your vegetables or your fruit. So you get 2 of those. All of that fits in here without any problem. But you know what else fits in here? Almost all of the Aloha set, okay? Not the 2 big bowls, but all 4 plates, all 4 cups, all 4 sets of silverware, and the 2 small bowls will fit in that backpack. Now, everything else on here will fit in the other thing, along with probably a small chop, but that's okay. The other thing, this small bowl, I love these bowls. These bowls go all down inside each other, and then the seal goes on. But in this big bowl, if you're going to make potato salad or macaroni salad, and we've showed you this with some of our other bowls, and you want to freeze this and fill it with ice, you can put it in there upside down and it's going to stay cold a long time. So, all right, so this is the second set that you can get. So you get this for 75 in host credits, this for 75 in host credits. Watch me drop it, okay? Then we have the grilling set, all right? This is amazing. First off, it comes with the hamburger press and the keepers, which that's worth everything in and of itself. You get the season serve, you get the quick shake, and you get these cool tongs that are just amazing, and they come apart so that you can store them. They really do. There, see, just like that. So you can use them separately, or you can put them together and use them like tongs. Now, one of the things I want to tell you about this, when you're talking to your host, you can get it all for that with $1,000 party and 2 datings. And except for, honestly, the quick shake and the season serve, these are all exclusive products. They can't order them. They can't get them. Right now, they can get the hamburger press and keepers, but I don't know how long that's going to last, right? And so everything else, you have to have the parties to get this stuff. And this is like summer waiting to happen. The other 2 things that I want to show you, and I'm going to walk over here really quick. Okay, just for having a party, they get this water bottle. This is like the cutest thing. I love it. It's got the regular cap for our water bottles. It's just such a cute size for a kid, or just if you don't need a lot of something, but you want to take it. I don't know. I love it. It fits in my purse, which is another reason I love it. And then if they have a $200 party, they get all 4 of these canisters that match all the other stuff on this table. So I just want you guys to think when you're talking to your host, The thing to get them excited about are these host gift specials. Now, if they have $1,000 party, they can get $200 in free Tupperware. But this stuff they can't get after this month. Okay. So you want to talk to them about these, and why get one set when you can get all three? So you want the $1,000 party, they get all of it, they get everything on the table, and it's a win-win situation. So you guys need to really, really, really think about all the things you could do with this and all the picnics you could have. You can grill, you can take things with you, you can go to the beach, you can go to the pool, you can go to the backyard if that's all the farther you're going. And everything is right here. It's all dishwasher safe. It's easy to use. It's not going to break. And most of it floats, to be very honest with you. So if you're going to put it in the pool, you could do that too. But Ellen, that is just, I'm so excited about our host gift specials. And I just wanted everybody to know, to see it like for real, all set up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, and I will tell you, whenever we have picnic sets as a host gift special, I date more parties for picnic sets, period. Like always, consistently. And I remember one summer I had my picnic set. I was dating parties like crazy. And then when my host would go to redeem, they wouldn't always redeem for the picnic set. And then I was kind of like, why am I carrying around this picnic set if they're not getting the picnic set? You know what? It doesn't matter whether or not they redeem it. If they date a party because they think they want it, you win. It doesn't matter what they redeem for their free stuff. And so a lot of times when people date a party, they may date it for one thing, but when it comes to shopping, they end up changing their mind and they end up getting something else. And that's absolutely okay. All right, so our next speaker is Ms. Lori Morris, Star Director with Champion, and she is going to be talking about bringing the fun to your Facebook parties, because if you want people to want that host gift special and you want them to work to get their parties that high so they could get both, right? You know what you got to do? You got to bring the fun. And Lori is very fun, and she always brings the fun to her party. So Lori, give us some tips.
All right. Thanks, guys. No pressure or anything. I was just thinking prior to coming on, I'm like, I don't feel like I'm very fun. You know, I think I'm more fun. You know, people around me make it more fun. So my number one tip about bringing the fun is having someone that helps you. Now we're virtual, someone that helps you bring the fun to your party. So I have someone that brings the fun every single time that we do a live, and it's Duane. You guys know Duane. If you don't know Duane and I work our business together. We have for the whole 6 years that we've been in business. He actually started our business, him by himself. And then I realized how fun it was. So I thought, hey, I can do this too. So the number one tip, I really believe all of you are fun, or you wouldn't be in Tupperware. Okay. But if you really think, gosh, I don't know what to do, I'm not fun, find someone in your house that is. You kids are always fun. You never know what kids are going to say. I know a lot of people here on this Zoom have kids and you don't know what they're going to say. Pets, you know, it never fails. When we go live, we have 2 dogs. They could be sound asleep. As soon as we go live, they start barking, they're ringing the bell, but that's what people want. Okay. So you're excited. All right. You want to, you know, get excited about the, he's reading the chat, so he's waving.
See, that's how you be silly. You gotta be silly.
Just be yourself. So what was funny when we started, we built our business on home parties up until COVID. And then we went virtual. So the most important thing to think of, if you're a home partier, what we had to really kind of think about is, what would we do at a home party? You interact with the guests the same way. You talk to them, you have conversations. You just don't blindly post, hey, get the cold brew. It's only $39. Hey, we've got this hamburger press on sale. You know, you interact with them. When we started, Duane was he's very technical. So when we were doing our first home party, Duane got out the old note cards and he made note cards, a stack of note cards.
It was a small
Okay, but it was still a stack. So he's there at the party.
Index cards, trying to read all the index cards. And
nobody cares what specifications it takes to make the
Yeah,
grill.
exactly.
Nobody cares. Everybody wants to know what our products can do, but he's like giving them all the technical information. And we did that. I don't know how many parties we did that.
Yeah, it didn't. It was not that many. I think maybe one or two, maybe made it to two, but it's.
But by the blank stares of all the
It's like,
people at our parties, we realized that this isn't fun.
Yeah.
Okay. So, talk about what you use your Tupperware for. All right. If you are brand new and you don't have a whole lot of Tupperware, make it up. Use someone else's story.
Yeah.
Use my story or Duane's story about the note cards. Make it fun.
Exactly.
Interact. Yeah, here comes our dogs. So the other thing is, I love when you post asking people to do things. I know a lot of people ask for the GIFs, post your favorite GIF. My favorite one is, I'm getting to know everyone in the party. Post your favorite GIF of your cooking skills. I mean, that just cracks me up. That makes me laugh. So if it makes you laugh, it's going to make them laugh. So basically, you just be yourself and have fun. If you're in your kitchen and you drop something on the floor, oh well, you drop something on the floor. And it gets easier and easier because like now we're talking and I do have like a slide of some of the people on Zoom, but basically if you're on your phone, you can't really see those people. So it's like talking to yourself in the mirror.
Right.
So think of it that way. No, but you can't see anybody. I can see people on the side. I can see Amy Gardner, very interested in what we're saying.
Yeah.
But when you're on your phone, you can't see anyone. So
Right.
don't worry about who's watching you.
I did a Zoom interview. Mary did that Zoom interview.
Oh, yeah. He did a Zoom interview.
You ever see those commercials? What commercial is that for? But anyways,
Coffee. It's coffee. Folgers coffee.
I had my tie on, my nice shirt, and my boxers on.
He did.
So you could actually do it like this, and who
You
knows
could.
what-
I mean, if that's going to make you more fun, then wear something silly on the bottom.
Yeah.
Right?
a hay skirt or something. Yeah.
Right. A hat, a funny hat, something that shows your personality. I like to be in our
I don't have
kitchen.
personality.
No.
No.
I like to be in our kitchen. You can kind of see off the side, it's yellow. Yellow makes me happy. Our daughter thinks it's the ugliest color she's ever seen. Well, she's moving out in 5 years anyway, so it doesn't matter. If it makes you happy, so be it. I like yellow. It makes me happy. Put on lipstick. I know a lot of women can't wear lipstick now because of our masks. So when I'm on Zoom, I like to put lipstick on. So, do what makes you happy. But seriously, don't worry about what you think others are thinking, because they want to be entertained. They really want to be entertained. And Tupperware, it's always a party. So we're always excited and we're always fun. And we all love what we do. So just go out there and have fun. Really. Don't overthink it. I know there's a lot of overthinkers. There's a lot of overthinkers out there. Don't overthink it. Just jump on live. Lives will catch people's attention like no other, because they can see you and they can hear you. The one thing that a lot of us do with our phones, when you message someone in Messenger, like when we do these mega parties and I ask people to check in and they'll check in and I send them the hostess link, I immediately follow it with a voice clip, 15, 20 seconds. Hi, it's Lori. I'm so excited that you're here. I look forward to getting to know you over the next week. And if you have any questions, reach out. Voice clips, you can do that. And Amy, voice clips. Right. You don't have to have your hair done or anything. Just shoot them a voice clip and they get to see part of your personality. Yeah, you did. He was at softball practice and he came in right before and I'm like, oh, you're going to come on live with me. He's like,
gee, thanks,
okay. So anyway, that's just a few of the tips that we do. But find someone to do your videos with if you're really, really nervous. Marsha, overthinker. Yeah, really, don't overthink it.
It's not that hard. I mean, even Pam sometimes says that, that plastic gadget thingy.
Oh, you're right. We can't, right? How long do we, what's this called? You don't even know what this is called.
Thingy, yeah.
So if you can't remember, it's okay. No one cares.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Thank you guys. I love
You're
it.
welcome. I'm gonna see you,
Absolutely.
Ellen. Oh,
Yeah,
there
you
are.
definitely, you hit the nail on the head. It is. It's don't overthink it. Just have fun. Be yourself. You know, that's what people want to see. They don't want to see some well-rehearsed, perfect person. Like they don't want to see that.
You know, join us on book club for 5-second rules. Very, very fun.
That's
It's very fun. So thank you so much, guys. Thanks for coming on, Duane.
Yeah. See you, everybody.
All right. Okay. So we have personal sales of 10,000 earned you Jubilee free from Pam and Jim. All right. Now this is about an upcoming event that we have on Tuesday, May 11th. And it's a recruiting event for us. And actually, Manal is going to come on and just kind of tell us a little bit about the event and kind of what it's all about. So Manal, are you there?
So I'm super excited. Nikki and I are partnering for this for next Tuesday. We start, and we're planning on doing it like twice a month. And it's a recruiting event. So I think this is something that's going to help us all grow, whether you're a leader, whether you're new in the business, want to move up, whatever. So here are some ideas on who you want to invite to this event next week, right? And I would start maybe Friday, Saturday, inviting them. We might even put some word choices out there for, how to invite them. But I'm going to tell you, some of the people I would invite: hostesses. Some of you have a lot of hostesses this month. Invite them. They're your first recruit lead. Past and present, customers, guests, people that have showed interest in our product. Okay. People have asked you questions about our business, and maybe for some reason you don't have a chance to follow up, or maybe you're new. And that's what Nikki and I are going to do next week. We're going to help you, as we say, close the deal for you and get you those people on your team. Okay. Past people, maybe the timing wasn't right for them in the past, but maybe it is right now. You just never know. Sometimes you just have to give people time. Also, people that want fun summer money. Who doesn't want that right now, right? I know I'm going to work harder in the next couple months to get that fun summer money. So this business can offer that for them. So those are just some ideas on who to invite. People even you think might be good at what we do. Okay. Now, when you're inviting people, you want to make them feel special. You don't want to do a big spammy thing. You want to invite them on Messenger or texting. Okay. That's my recommendation to you. And we're going to put the word choices on what exactly to say to these people when you're inviting them. Okay, in the next day or two. Nikki and I will post those in the Champion thing. So we are really excited to help everybody grow, help Champion grow. So just invite them, reach out to one of us if you have any questions via Messenger or anywhere you want. And we look forward to helping you next Tuesday night at 8:00. Hop on and get your people on, more importantly. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Manal. Wonderful. Yeah, Nikki did mention y'all are going to be posting some of the word choices that people
Yes.
can use. And always remember, when we post word choices and things like that, that's a starting point for you. Okay. Sometimes their word choices, you might need to tweak it a little so it sounds like it's something that's going to come out of your mouth. So just, that always makes it just a little bit more authentic for your people. But I love it when somebody gives me word choices because it gets my brain going, right? And then you're like, okay, I got this. So we'll be able to have those for you. Thank you so much, Manal, for coming on and talking to us a little bit about the event. We're really looking forward to it. All right. So Jeni, let's go ahead and do 2 of our drawings right now before we go any further. What are we going to do?
So we are going to do the Gen Con ahas, which Pam put out the other day, all the positive things that you like about Gen Con. And let's see who's going to win that one. Kristen Panunzio.
Nice. Congratulations, Kristen.
And then we have an aha from the leaders meeting for Monday night. So the way to get in that one is to be on the leaders group, guys, just saying. So here goes this one, and that's Diane Smith.
Congrats, Diane. Awesome. Thank you so much, Jeni. Let's see. All right. So our Champion May goal is $500,032. It's a lot of money. And our recruiting goal is 250 and our step ups are 50. And I know we can absolutely do that. We are starting to really get some traction here with our new system. And I think that the rest of the next 3 weeks this month, we are just going to blow it out of the water. I'm super excited about it. Now, remember, our 2021 ornament of the month is the wonderful Wonderlier Bowls. I love this ornament. I think it's super cute. And that's for $1,200 in personal sales. And one recruit this month gets you this wonderful ornament. And also reminder, okay, it's really great to get all the little things that Tupperware offers and that Pam and Jim offers. But you know what else you're going to get? $300 in commission. Hello. All right. That is the real prize. All right. These things are just little bonuses. All right. Okay, so then also we have our bling challenge. Each week you submit $100, you earn a bling pen for $1 each. So by the end of the month, that's $4, right? And then when you do all 4 weeks, you get an extra 4 bling pens for free. I love this challenge, and it's just a variety, right? It's all these different colors. There are no colors in particular, which makes it even more fun because you just never know what you're going to get. So that's really exciting. I love our bling pens. I'm sure I have one right here, right? There's always one within my grasp, a bling pen, right? Love those bling pens. And you know what? They get attention and they say something on them. They say Tupperware. They say, this one says solution to the pollution, right? So they say something on there. And so it's nice because when you're out somewhere, you can pull it out because who wants to use the pens at anybody's counters right now? Not me. And so you pull it out and you're able to do that right there and keep your hands nice and clean. All right. So those bling pens. All right. So look who's earned them for week 1. This is a lot of people. Look how many people hit submit in our brand new Gen Con system. Congrats. It's so exciting. And did you not just absolutely love placing those orders? Like, it was so easy. I told everybody, I was like, I placed an entire party order. I never once had to reference a catalog and look up a number. I didn't have to go digging through my photos to find, what's on sale so I could get a number. I was so unbelievably excited. All right. And then don't forget, we're doing this awesome Salesforce only bingo that you can earn to be in, right? And the prizes are going to get better and better the higher our sales go. And so I'm super excited to see some of what she's going to be offering. So when you sell $2,021, that gets you your first bingo card and gets you into the bingo. And then you get 1 card for each recruit. So once you're into the bingo, if you have recruits, you're going to get additional cards for each recruit that you have, and also a card for stepping up a level. So you could be like one of the bingo mavens, right? And you have like a dozen bingo cards when you go to play bingo, right? That could be fun. All right. So okay, so when you join us, you can snag this set of our amazing fridge smarts for $15 when you place that first $40 order. So don't forget that. It's such a great deal for everybody. So make sure that you're talking to people. And then also remember, they do have a choice, right? They can join for the $15 and that is no kit. That's just the ability to be able to sell Tupperware and to be able to sell online, right? And also in person. All right, but you just don't have Tupperware products to show, or you can take advantage of our kit. And the kit is definitely a great value for your money, right? It's over $350 worth of Tupperware for $109. And this kit is everything you need to do a great little demo for the people that are at your parties, right? It's all the it's all the products, it's all the different lines. So you can show examples of all of those and using your water bottle, right? This isn't the right one, but your water bottle at your party, when you're doing your demos, all the things, okay? So now Gen Con updates. So what I wanted to remind you, we're not gonna do our formal Gen Con updates right now. What we're going to do is just remind you of where to find updates, because updates are happening daily, multiple times a day, right? So Tupperware is working to fix the errors that are going on. So the place that you can find the most update information about Gen Con updates is right there on our champion team page. So be sure to pay attention to that, or on your director's team page or team chat, whatever it is that you have for your director team. So just be sure to pay attention to that. Whenever they share a Gen Con update, take a second, read whatever they say, and you're like, okay, some of it you're like, that doesn't apply to me, and that's okay. But this will kind of keep you up to date because they're making changes every day. I swear, every time I go in, I'm like, ooh, what's that? Ooh, this is new. Oh, I was looking for that, right? And so it's fun to kind of see them working out all the kinks in real time as we're working through the system together. So it's very exciting. All right, and we have our ornaments, absolutely. And these are the people that they're in the running for that consistency award for that brand new cookware. I'm super excited about that. So these are the people that had the sales requirements in the month of April. And so hopefully all these people will be on that list for next month as well. All right, so Jeni, it is time for all of our drawings. So what else do we have left with our drawings, Jeni?
We have the first timers
Okay.
and we have the attendance.
First timers in attendance. Okay.
We have one attendance drawing tonight, so everybody smile.
All right. Let's do the attendance one real quick because I have somebody that wants to help out. Come over here. All right. So I need you to pick a number between, what's our number? Is it 50? What's our number right now?
Oh,
49
Hold
right
on.
now.
What is it?
49.
All right. Pick a number between 1 and 49.
1 and 49.
Mhm.
49.
49. Okay.
That's easy.
I know. When I asked him to do this, he's like, is it okay if I pick one or the last number? I was like, whatever you want to do, babe. All right. So 49 on my screen is Rebecca's iPhone. Awesome. Congratulations, Rebecca. All right. And then what is the next one?
Jessica should have anybody that's new, and I think we only had one new person, Jess.
Yes. Congratulations, Jim. You are the winner.
Nice. Jim is a double winner.
Tonight, because Jim won the welcome chat drawing. He won this one, and he joined Tuesday night, so he gets the fanny pack full of stuff and the set of bowls.
Oh my gosh.
Jim, there'll be a small truck pulling up to your house within a few days.
Oh my gosh, that's so
But
funny.
yeah, so congratulations on like this week's winner because that's great.
I love it. Jim was like with his mouth hanging open. He's so excited.
I only need Jim's address, Kristi or Deb, because I have everybody else's.
That concludes our meeting. Thank you guys for joining us. We really appreciate you taking the time to be here and to spend time with us. We're excited about all of our new stuff. So thank you so much for joining us. Have a good night.